All right, so now what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up our own relationship bank account. And what we're going to do is we are going to track it every single day this week and put in both withdrawals and deposits from our relationships that we have with the people that we brainstormed. Go ahead and open up a web browser and you're going to type in lucidchart.com and hit enter. Now, you guys are going to log in using the directions up on the board. And when you log in, you'll see this screen here. You're going to click blank flowchart, and that'll open up a new window for you. Now, this is going to be the beginning of your relationship bank account. Now, there are many ways that you can do this. You can have yourself in the middle and everyone around you. You can have yourself at the top and everybody underneath of you. You can have yourself in the corner and have people branched out. Whatever makes sense to you and makes sense in your mind, that's what you're going to do for this. Now, to get our boxes, what we're going to do first is we're going to come over here to this side and we're going to click and hold and drag the box out onto the screen. Now, I'm going to put my name here in the middle because this is my relationship bank account. Now, in order to make sure that you remember which bank account is yours, up here at the top left, I want you to click where it says blank flowchart. You're going to put your last name, comma, your first name, and then click OK. So now you have yourself in the middle, and you have your document title for your relationship bank account. Now, using those 5 people that you brainstormed, you're going to make each of them their own separate box. So let's say here, I'm going to put Brittany. Say here, I'm going to put my mom. Let's say down here, I'm going to put Carlin. Over here, I'm going to put Justin. And then down here, I'm going to say my sister. So now we have our 5 people. These are the people that we have daily interactions with. And what we're going to do is we are going to track over the next week the type of interactions that we have with these people. So let's start with mom. Now, in order to track our relationship, see how you got that little plus sign here? You're going to get the little plus sign on the side of your box, and you're going to click and drag and draw an arrow to the person that you're either putting a withdrawal or deposit into that relationship bank account. Now let's say with my mom I had a positive interaction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click that arrow. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to make that arrow really big. That way I can see very quickly that that was a positive relationship I had with my mom. Double click in the middle of the arrow and you'll get this box that says text. You're going to type in what that relationship was, what that interaction was. So because this is a big thick line, that shows me that it was a positive relationship or a deposit into our relationship bank account. So I'm going to say I called my mom and we talked on the phone for an hour. So that was a positive interaction that I had with my mom. Now let's say we come over here to Brittany. Same thing. I'm going to go on the side of the box until I get that plus. I'm going to click, drag, and drop. Now, if this is a negative relationship or a withdrawal that I had, I'm going to, again, click the arrow. I'm going to come up here. And I'm going to make it a broken line. Double click in the middle of the arrow yet again. And I'm going to type in what that interaction was that withdrew from our personal bank account. So let's say as we walked into school, she pushed me on the ground. All right? So that is something that took away from our relationship bank account. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing with every single person in your relationship bank account. Now, every day we're going to come in and we are going to track our progress. So let's say tomorrow I come in, I open up my document, and then I have another relationship or another interaction with Brittany, but this time it was positive. So not everything is going to be negative, not everything is going to be positive. So with Brittany, I'm going to click the arrow. This time I'm going to make it really thick because this was a positive interaction. And then let's say she bought me a coffee in the morning. There we go. So now I can see that I had both a positive or a deposit interaction and I had a negative or a withdrawal interaction with Brittany. And throughout the course of the week, we are going to use this tool to track our relationship bank account with the 5 people who we interact with every single day.